Hey guys, Ken97 Stowe 171 back with another ATS video. Today we have a unique one. Could be a mistake to do this one, I don't know. Wanted to start the video before we hook up to it because there should be a video sequence that happens once we connect. We're going to do a heavy haul escorted trip. Don't normally like doing these because you can only go 40 miles an hour. But it's only 200 miles and it's all highway. So it should be relatively easy. It's also 188,000 pounds. So let us take a look here and I'll show you what we're doing. We got a full tank of fuel already. So this is the load we're doing. It's a truck chassis, 188,000 pounds. It's only going, this is highway. It's interstate almost the entire way. We're going to take the job and continue.
Ready to roll.
And this is why I wanted to start the video, because they do all this stuff as soon as you accept it. You don't have to hook to it or do anything. They do this entire sequence. And then they give you this, you want to avoid possible conflicts with escort vehicles, keep the cargo between them, do not drive out of the estimated route, nor to filling stations, rest stops, etc. Obey speed limits, which will be insured by the front escort vehicle. Watch out for the overtaking traffic and other drivers, and the change lane move. It'll change lane maneuver. It'll tell you when you need to change lanes. And if you don't follow these rules, your mission may fail. There's our escort. So we're 188,000 pounds. And it still started off in second gear and skipped shift. Let's go external view so we can see this thing. How the hell we're going to get out of here, because we had to go through that little narrow they opened the side door for it, side gate for us. Couldn't go out here before this was closed off. Let's reset the fuel economy. Then you got to be very careful. Look how wide that is.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Make sure we're not going to hit that pole. I would have preferred not doing this at night. I noticed that when I accepted it, it was only going to be available for 2 hours, or I would have taken a sleep break before doing it. Kind of wishing I hadn't done this. The dark really makes it hard to see. I wonder if the beacon works.
Get ready to turn left.
Let me try hitting O on the no.
Turn left.
No beacon. We don't have to stop.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Normally they have an escort behind you also. And I don't think they do. Normally they have like block off vehicles. Don't know how fast the escort vehicle will go. It's normally 40 or 45. If you slow down, they'll slow down too. So it's a little difficult to judge until you start, you know, gaining on them. You can go around them. I've done that, but it usually doesn't end well, and I think you can get the load disqualified. Let's try 40. Pretty sure you can go 40 or 45. Let's try 45. Let's try 50. It's possible that they fixed that in the game. No, my God. Yep, $15,000 penalty. Let's load a checkpoint and go back. Why is it doing that? Content change detected, updating navigation data. That's never a good sign in the middle of a load. Why did the vehicle just stop in the middle of the fucking road like that? And the game might crash. If it does, then we'll just do a different load, guys. I don't know where it'll load the checkpoint back to. Hopefully not the beginning. No, it's going.
Time to hit the road.
Okay, we're on the interstate at least. Are we still headed in the right direction? Yes, we are. Okay. So we didn't go back too far. So it actually had to start in first gear this time on that hill, which is still incredibly impressive, man. This truck continues to amaze me as far as its capabilities. So I think we realized 45 was the max speed. don't understand why the damn escort vehicle slammed on its brakes like that. It happened when one of the cars tried to go past it. Let's be prepared in case that happens again. Yeah, I've definitely noticed a lot more weird glitches with the traffic, with the AI traffic. You know, strange accidents in the middle of the road. And I've got all of that stuff set to 0. Detours as well as unexpected incidences are all set to 0. And yet they're still happening, which makes me think that what's actually happening is that the AI cars are crashing into each other randomly, and I've seen that happen before where they do weird things happen, and then usually the cars just the traffic just sits there, like they don't know what to do, so they just sit and don't go anywhere for quite a long time. So it's pretty weird how they behave. Fucking did it again. God. I wonder if they charge me the $15,000 fee, even though we went back to a previous checkpoint. I don't know. Again, this is the reason I don't do these loads. They're just kind of a pain in the butt. And escorted loads on the highway do not go 45 fucking miles per hour. Something this large might, but most loads don't.
Keep left.
Push them to 40. I should not have done this load. I should have waited till one was in the daylight. But there's a few of these that I've run across that are available. They're like 700 or 800 miles. Can you imagine running 800 miles across a highway at 40 miles an hour? It would just be boring as hell. And this load doesn't even pay that well. It's like 20,000 bucks. But it's a high dollar per mile. So our company driver has been slowly gaining experience and pay. He's up to $2,000 or $3,000 a day in income average, which is great. So he's starting to earn us real money. A little trick you can do. One is you can leave the game running. So go to a truck stop in a place where you can sleep. Doesn't have to be that location, but it's a good combination. I'll tell you what you're going to do here. You park there, and then you take some sleep breaks. You can take 3 sleep breaks. That advances the clock 30 hours, in which case he'll often do 1 or 2 loads, your company drivers. So it's a quick way to build some cash. You can then sit there with the game running in your truck. You can't be in the escape. If you're in the splash screen where it just shows the garage, that time stops. But if you're in the truck, you can then Alt-Tab out of the game, go to, watch YouTube or a movie or something, and the game is still playing in the background. And time is moving along at some rate. I don't think it's the standard normal rate, but time does still progress. And you can give it a couple hours. I think it's maybe 2 hours, an hour, 2 hours of real time, and then you can Alt-Tab back to the game and take 3 more sleep breaks and move forward 30 more hours. So it's kind of a way you can cheat a little bit and let your AI, your company drivers, build you some wealth while you're busy doing other things besides playing the game. So I did that a couple times and then went to go get some dinner and let the game run. Came back, took 3 more sleep breaks, and lane change, new mover ahead. I think we're going to be turning right. Okay, what are you doing, dude? That's the dumbest shit ever. I don't remember the AI traffic escorts behaving that way. Coming to a complete stop on the fucking highway to change lanes. That is really weird behavior. Unless it was wanting me to go around it. I don't know. We're like halfway there. Okay, I'm gonna back the fuck up. It'd be nice if we just tell you, like, what direction is the lane change. Is it to the left? Is it to the right? Let's look at the fucking map. It's going to be to the right, because we're going to take that exit. So maybe I need to get over here now. I'll be really pissed if they charge us the $15,000. Hopefully I'll be able to tell. Well, you might be able to look this way. No, we're still at 110,000, which is where we were before. Okay. So those sleep breaks and letting the AI company drivers do work has, made us some money there. So we really only need about $70,000 more before we can get our truck. We need 150 to buy the truck, and I want at least 30 in the bank after we buy the truck. So this load will pay us 20, so we'll be at 130. So then we only need to do one more like $50,000 load, and I kind of think that's what I want to do, is go find a $50,000 load somewhere, even if we have to quick travel to the location, get it done, and then we can have some fun and
Exit right.
build a second truck, give a new truck a try. I do not want to do one of these again, especially not in the night. It's just kind of boring doing it at night. We don't really see anything. You know, in the mirrors, you can't really see the cargo, how big it is, and I don't know. Not really what I wanted to do for a... It's a lot of pain in the butt doing one of these, and then you guys don't get to see a hell of a lot except for a cop car with a flashing light in front of us. A lot of times, I'm just surprised. Usually there's an escort behind us. Oh, maybe there is one back there. Makes me nervous because every once in a while you can see him like kind of dip. The cop car kind of like jerks like that, like he's tapping his brakes. Also, the fact that there's no beacon on the tail of this truck. Car, what are you going to do? Well, I didn't see a notification about anything, so hopefully we're all right. Legally, that would have been that guy's fault, not mine. Kept thinking he was going to zoom and go in front. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, look, 1-800-ATTORNEY. Truck wreck? That's funny. That's funny. Well, as a matter of fact... Oh, my God. What a coincidence.
Go straight on.
It didn't say anything about cargo damage, so I think we're all right. I don't think we have to stop at the red lights. Let's see what the cop car does. Yeah, we don't have to stop. By the way, that's not how they would handle this. They would have cars running ahead, parked in front of that lane, and on the other side too, blocking.
Keep left and then turn left.
be getting daylight just in time for the load to be done with. Oh, we don't have to stop. What the fuck am I doing? Gotta remember too that the cargo sticks out to the sides. So when there's like poles and things right next to the road, you gotta be a little careful. Probably ought to have both of those up, actually, those mirrors. The UI mirrors. Nervous to go a little faster, not so much because the distance stays about the same between you and the escort vehicle, but at 45 miles an hour it's a lot harder for me to stop if he does something unexpected, which he's done a couple of times now. At 20 you got a better chance of stopping when the lead car stops in the middle of the road for no frickin' reason. See right there, income. That's a. Did that say minus $1,000? See, he's almost to the next level, and he's done several here, and he's working on this one here. He's got no delivery in progress, so that must be. Could have swore that said negative $1,000 right there, which will often happen if they can't find a load and they have to come back empty. You'll see that, but usually it says minus a dollar amount, had to come back empty. Maybe it did and I missed it. I don't know. Well, it's daylight now, and that in the UI mirrors, in those digital mirrors there, see that cop car? It went to the far edge and made that bus stop. It's interesting that in the digital mirror the image isn't the same. Like that one you can see more of the top of the cab of that, the headlight and everything, and on the left side there it's like it's adjusted way more down. See how the cop car goes over that way to make them sort of stop. idea what the thing looks like. Nervous that that cop car is going to go to the left and then just stop. That was another cop car going the other way. That's like the second cop car on this road in like a short time. By the way, guys, I'm not sitting here flat on the floor on the throttle. I've been kind of taking it easy. Probably going slower than... Probably going slower than I need to. We're going to have to do a little off-road jaunt, I think. When we get to the end there, you can see how there's kind of a curve. I bet this is a mining truck, and it's going to have to be delivered up a dirt road. Sometimes they don't do that. Sometimes they just have you deliver to the base of the entrance. We should not need to stop. The Escort just drops off right there, and then we're on our own. Thanks, guys. So let's go external view here. I don't think the Escort's following us. Nope, we need to get away from the tree line there, guys. Holy shit. Sometimes it seems like the steering input is amplified when you're not in the truck. I don't know. So you can see how much the road affects the steering input. Yeah, I would bet this is probably a mine of some kind. Be a little careful, you don't want to hit that tree over there. Trying to give you guys a good view, but also I got to be able to see what the tractor's doing. Between the dust and the cargo. I kind of want like a higher view, you know, of the thing. But it won't. You can't go like higher. Guys, I gotta go back in the cabin. That was getting weird. Look at the suspension undulation there, would have been cool. Look at the rutting in the road. That's what's making the wheel move back and forth so much. Go.
You have arrived at your destination.
We have arrived
is now finished.
at our destination. With these, you don't have to go to the flag in the same way. Look at the old Cadillac right there. All you have to do is park it. Now, I made this mistake once before, and I'm going to make it this time again. Probably. Because I haven't done one of these in a while and I forgot. No, I think... Let's see if we're... Let's see. See, unfortunately, it doesn't really offer you a way to fix it exactly. Or an opportunity to, don't worry about it, just drop it here. See, that back stinger is like not in position. I don't even know what to do. Unless it wants us to pull forward. And the front of the trailer needs to be there. Possibly. No, I don't think so. We need to go around. I don't know what else to do. Well, this got complicated. And it's a very poor execution of, like, it's completely different than the way they do anything else, which is pull up and then it says, hey, you just want to skip the parking. I don't know if we can even go around there with that thing in the way over there. We can't turn around. Let's see if it'll just... No. Because we're going to have to reset up and go... I wonder if we're going to have to load game. $1 a.m. What time is it now in the game? 9 a.m. I don't know what to do, guys. I really have no idea what to do. I think if we load from a previous save, it's going to go back to that. There's no way for me to back up into that position. There has to, I mean, there's no way. If you can't get it exactly in the right spot, are you just screwed? Because if we go around, we're just going to end up... There's no way... Maybe there is. Maybe the road goes all the way around that other side. What I don't know is whether we ought to go to this inside road here. I think we should. Because that digger's going to be in the way. This might be in the way too. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. There's the check-in. No, it's not. I don't think it is. Let's see what it does. Maybe we had to go to that first. But it didn't lead us to that location. Let's see what it does. No, that's just job offers. Okay. So what we can do is go around and try to set back up better. And now we know how to try it again if we screw it up again. Now we know we have to get it perfectly in the box. Yeah, I was suspecting that if you didn't get it, we'd just offer to, you know, if you want to skip the parking, you know, whatever, you get extra XP if you park it perfectly. And if you don't, you don't, or you get less. So let's go a little wide. Not here in the grass. Let's fucking slow down. zoomed up as far as we can. So I'd like to go higher, is what I need, is a higher view. Not there. I need... Actually, the ass was too far over that way last time, so... Yay! Alright, there we go, guys. All done. That took us a while. We're still off-center over there, and it let us do it. That's so weird. Let's see if there's anything in here about damage, or... No. Alright. Wow, that was an hour. For not going very far. So, alright, where are we at? So we're at $128,000. We need about 180 to do what we want to do next. So, alright guys, that'll be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was a little bit of an adventure there at the end. Plus the adventure of hitting the damn escort vehicle, and then that car merging into us hit us also. That was kind of ridiculous. Normally the AI cars would just stop on the road rather than... I didn't expect it to merge in on us. Normally they don't do that. But anyway, guys, that'll be it. You guys have